What are some of our favorite masks for dry skin? I'm going to be sharing 3 with you today that I think will get you started if this is your skin type. But let's back up just a little bit and just talk a little bit about the benefit of masking in the first place. So when we mask, think of your masks as like your hard workers, your extra concentrated effort for managing your skin type and your skin condition that you maybe, fine lines and wrinkles, the appearance of dark spots, etc., all of those other things that happen to us. Masks are a really wonderful addition to your routine that you can pop in a couple times a week. And I generally, as you've heard me probably say before, the best time to mask is after you exfoliate and before you go and do a serum. And masks are something you put on and you remove. We do have an option for that one, but we'll save that for another day. So today I really want to highlight 3 masks that will be easily incorporated to any of your routines for those who are a little bit more on the dry side. So before I dive into that, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can catch up with our next videos. All right, now I've pulled up here our strawberry rhubarb mask, and this is ideal if you are dry, but you might even lean a little bit more to the middle, so you might be more of a normal skin type. You can expect a really nice smooth application, and this is a clay-based mask. So you have a nice, and the thing with clay, what I like about clay is clay has the ability to help maybe pull out and put back in at the same time. So there's different types of clays, like kaolin clay is really popular and it's fantastic. So just a quick little note about when you're purchasing clay-based masks. They're excellent even if you're a dry skin type because they're not going to strip the skin and make it more dry. It's actually going to help draw in more moisture. So just a little tip there to consider when you're thinking about clay masks. It's not just for the oily skins, it's also good for dry skin. So when I'm talking about the strawberry rhubarb mask, it really does have a beautiful light fruit fragrant to it, and its viscosity and texture is super smooth and there is no granule effect, so it just lays on the skin almost like a moisturizer. Another tip when you're using masks is you really only need a small amount when you're working with Eminence. Their concentrated formulations are allowing you to use a very small amount, and you can add a little bit of water to it to even make it move or slide a little bit more. Before I tell you about the other 2 masks, I wanted to just pause for a moment and let you know that when you're doing your mask application, doesn't matter what skin type you are. I know we're talking about us dry folks out there, but when you're putting your masks on, instead of just putting it on the face and leaving it on, perfectly fine. 10 minutes is totally ample amount of time. Why not work the mask a little bit more into your skin? So some really easy things you can do, helps the time pass as well as you're leaving the mask onto the skin. Just do microcirculation. You can do little circles with the mask and work it through. And you know what? You can even get into those little crannies that might be giving you the visible signs of fine lines, and just taking that area and just working it through wherever you see those expression lines. Why not? Totally optional, but it is something to consider when you're doing your mask, especially if they've got a nice creaminess to them, such as the strawberry rhubarb mask. The next one I wanted to bring up to you is our snow mushroom and reishi mask. Again, bringing me back to the clay story, but this one is super ultra hydrating. So this is really a wonderful mask to incorporate in your routine if you are dry, but you're also lacking the water. So dry skin is missing oil. So we tend to want to punch oils back into the skin. When you're dehydrated, we might have kind of a tightness to the skin. It might look less luminous, meaning you want to give it a big drink of water. So you could also use this mask to help you hydrate, pardon me, which is like water magneting into the skin, really giving you a nice plumping effect. And this is also one of my favorites when I want to do a little extra contouring to my jawline. And I may use techniques like a little scissor across from the center of my jaw all the way up to the top when I'm applying and using this mask specifically. Beautiful. And the scent profile, much more earthy, very different than the strawberry and that fruit scent profile. This is going to bring a little bit more grounding and more earth in the scent profile. So if you like that, you really enjoy our beautiful snow mushroom and reishi mask. So I highly recommend that one. And the last but not the least of all of our wonderful selections, I have picked up here our bamboo age corrective mask. So it kind of tells you right in the name some of the benefits that you're going to get for it. But this one is definitely, out of the three, the most moisturizing. It has more density to it, has a little bit more of that oil-based profile in here, and it is really going to drop in more moisturizing effect to the skin as well as a bit of hydrating. So you will definitely feel it fill up, and you're really going to feel that comfort of re-moisturizing or adding back those lipids to the skin when you're a little bit more dry. And again, like I mentioned, have some fun with your masks. You don't just have to put them on and just wait for them to work for you. Put them on and do a little action and movement to it. Another great tip is do it right before you pop into the shower or when you want to take a bath. So these are really nice little places to incorporate. So of course, after you're masking, you want to remove everything, and then you're ready to go for your favorite serum. So if you want to learn a little bit more about serums, go ahead and check out this video.